Hi there, I'm Vikrama and you're watching Grammar Master YouTube channel. This is my first video for this channel. In this video, I'm going to give you an introduction to English tenses. You will also be able to learn a special trick to keep all the tenses in your mind very easily. Okay, are you ready? Then let's go to the video. How many tenses are there in English? And what are they? If you said 12, then you are totally correct. But can you say them all? Yes, they are present simple tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense, and past simple tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense, future simple tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense. So there are 12 tenses in English. But if you couldn't say all the tenses, don't worry. I am going to teach you a simple way not only to keep all them in your mind but also to tell them in 10 seconds. But before that, I want to explain the importance of keeping the tenses in your mind clearly. Do you learn English as a second language? If your answer is yes, then you may have definitely faced many difficulties when you write or speak English sentences. That's because you first think in your mother tongue and then translate the ideas into English. In this process, your brain disturbs you by showing the grammar rules or the structures of the sentences of your mother tongue. Am I correct? Okay, but you can overcome this problem by keeping the English tenses in your mind thoroughly. And note this, this is very important that if you don't know English tenses, then you can't make correct English sentences because you will put wrong verbs in your sentences. Did you know the verb is the meter which shows the tense of a sentence? Now you know there's a connection between English tenses and English verbs. If you don't know English tenses, you don't know English verbs. If you don't know English verbs, your sentences are wrong. It's simple. So, did you understand how important the English tenses are? And my next video will be on English verbs and their forms. So click the subscribe button, then you will see that video soon. Now you know there are 12 tenses in English. I have divided the words you heard earlier into two categories. It is the easy way of keeping them in your mind. Now look at the diagram on your screen. Did you see two categories or two groups of words there? Yes, I have divided the left side as times and the right side as situations. Okay, I will explain these words, then you will get a clear idea. As you can see, there are three times in English. They are present time, past time, and future time. Present means now or this time. In other words, you can say present is the current time. Past means before now or earlier times. You can take as examples the actions you did yesterday. Future means what we face next. Or you can say future is the time that will come after present. As examples, think about the actions you hope to do tomorrow. Okay, now look at this timeline. It will help you to understand these words. If you are clear with the times, now let's move on to the situations. Okay, there are four situations in English. They are simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Simple means not complicated, natural. Simple tenses expresses what exactly the time says. In this type of tenses, they have simple structures. Their verbs are short. They are easy to understand. The next situation is continuous. Continuous means still happening or still going on. Continuous situations tell about the actions which are happening without a pause or break. We have to use ing form of main verbs or present participle verbs in this type of sentences. Okay, then we have the perfect situation. Perfect means completed. It tells about the actions which we did earlier and the results are seen later. We use VEN type of verbs or past participle type of verbs in this type of sentences. The fourth and the last situation is perfect continuous. Perfect continuous tenses have features of both perfect tenses and continuous tenses. They tell about the actions which are started earlier and then happening for a while until to stopped at a moment to show results. We use the helping verb been, B-E-E-N, with the ing form, present participle form of main verbs in this type of sentences. Okay, now you have learned the meanings of all these words. Now let's see how can we make the 12 tenses by using these words. It's very easy. Join a word in the left side group with the 4 words in the right side group. As you can see now, we join the present time with the 4 situations. Then you get present simple tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. In the same way, we can make past tenses. We join the past time with the 4 situations. Past simple tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense. Finally, we can make future tenses. In the same way, we join future time with the 4 situations. Then you can get future simple tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense. If it is still difficult for you to bear the 12 tenses in your mind, you can use the following method. Or if you have kids, ask them to practice the tenses in this method. Then they will learn the tenses very easily. For this activity, you have to use your fingers. 3 fingers of your right hand and 4 fingers of your left hand. You can either write the words on your fingers or you can use small pieces of papers like this. Aha, did you see? Now even a child will learn the tenses very easily. So if you are a teacher, use this trick. Your students will learn the tenses very fast. Okay, now you know all the tenses in English. But how much faster can you say them? Here's a challenge. Can you say all the tenses within 10 seconds? Okay, practice and try it. One of my students is ready to take the challenge. Let's go and see how she takes the challenge of 10 seconds.
Past simple tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense, present simple tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense, future simple tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense.
Here is another student.
Present simple tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense, past simple tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense, future simple tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense.
Today you learned the 12 English tenses and the easy ways to bear them in your mind. Did you enjoy this video? Then tell your friends about this channel and don't forget to subscribe the channel. I'm going to bring you 12 videos about the 12 English tenses and more other videos on English grammar and speaking. So don't miss this great chance to learn English easily and totally free. So stay with us. See you on the next video. Be safe, be happy. Bye bye.